Hello and welcome to Bad Wolf Girl Sits and Knits, episode 26. My name is Meg and I will be your host. Today you are coming to a very sunny, 77-degree, breezy Rockville day in Maryland. And it's just gorgeous, but I'm mostly worried that the yarn's going to fall right off the drying rack and go like flying, so I keep watching it there. I am kind of doing a shorter podcast this week because we are moving on Friday and my parents are coming down tomorrow and I need to pack up more in the house because I've been avoiding it. And yeah, we're just moving one floor up, but it's bigger, it's beautiful, and I'm really excited. But I have so much to share with you right now that I am worried if I wait it will be like a 2-hour podcast, which I mean, some people are like, yeah, go Meg, 2-hour podcast. And I'm like, how am I going to edit 2 hours? My coffee is in the kitchen. I might go and get it in a bit, but so far we're just going to kind of wing it. So yeah. All right. So if you're a new viewer, hi and welcome to The Crazy. And if you're a returning viewer, hi and welcome back. I love you guys so much, and I'm so glad that over 1,600 of you have subscribed, and maybe not all 1,600 come back every week, but I'm thrilled. Anyone who can. I'm thrilled to be hanging out and chatting with you. So exciting things. There was a giveaway that I did started last week, and it was for a skein of my yarn, and I put up a picture of Ginny, Mermish, and Luna. So these are two of my skeins, Mermish and Ginny. So two of my skeins, for example, and Luna, and then the prize was pick a skein. Pick a skein and I'll dye it for you and send it to you. And I pulled up all of the posts, went through, randomized it, and the winner is A Stitch in Time. Alice, you won. And I'm so excited for you because I just read like off your order. I know you just ordered my yarn, and I'm so thrilled that you're going to get to pick something that you might not have gotten the first time around. So, congratulations, Alice. I'm super happy for you. Please get in touch with me. I will be tagging you in this, and yay, go you. So thank you to everyone who participated. It was overwhelming and wonderful, and I've gotten tons of new followers from it, and just lots of people checking in, and I'm thrilled, and thank you. I mean, it's all thanks to you guys that this is possible, so thank you. And yes, really quick, the Weasley Cal has ended. Sad, Jilly, me and Jilly, sad. But finally I can wear my socks now that it's 77 degrees. Yeah. So, I don't think it's going to be that hard to not wear my socks before the end of the box of socks, because half the time it's not cold. So, 77 degrees today, and it's March 1st. I don't know if I mentioned that. March 1st. So, yeah, did President give her? Oh, and the Timey-Wimey Cal is still going on. This is going on to the end of March, so if you were doing your Timey-Wimey knittingness, get on it because it is coming soon. We only have a few more weeks, and yes. So, going right into FOs. Oh, no wait, one more thing, sorry. It came. So I said that there would be a skein of Nomadic Yarns, which is the most wonderful yarn in the world. Oh my gosh. And there it is. Fred and George come to you on Trusty Sock, which is a superwash merino and nylon blend. And this is the Fred and George colorway. Just fantastic. I did alternating heels, toes, and cuffs, half in blue and half in green, so that it would be Fred and George. But yeah, so I'm a dork. So this is going to go to a lovely viewer, and I'm so excited. And I'm going to be sending you you know, some tea and such in that. So here's my prize, my physical prize that I got. Jilly, look at it, I got a prize, a little prize. So yes, that'll be part of my Whips thread that somebody will win. It's so exciting. let's go to FOs. Try this again. My first FO is my Inside the TARDIS socks. So this is a self-striping yarn in here. I did a regular like kind of teal color for the heels, toes, and cuffs. I did a 1x1 rib at the top. On my other one I started to experiment with a twisted rib. Yeah, I do 2 at a time, so both of them are done. I was experimenting with a twisted rib, and then I realized what the difference was, and I was like, oh, I like the twisted rib, I'm just not used to it. So I didn't do it on the rest, but I like my Hermione ones, I just kind of practiced half doing rib and not twisted and not twisted. It's just so weird, but I don't care because they're mine. So anyway, yes, here they are. I do a barn toe, which is where you increase more on the outside of the foot than the inside of the foot. I did a Fish Lips Kiss heel, my favorite heel. I like how they wear, I like how they fit, and then a 1x1 rib. And I did these as long as they are tall, which is my basic method. If I want them longer, I will, or taller or whatever, I will knit until the stripy part at the top reaches the toe of the foot, and then I'll do the cuff. Or if I'm just super in love, I'll just keep going. But typically that's where the meat of my calves get in the way, and I stop. So this is how I like my socks to fit, and I'm super thrilled. I finished them with a month to go in my own cow. Obviously I cannot enter for prizes, but these are a prize all their own, so yes. And, you know, 1 FO a week would be great. 2 is obviously better. These are my Rose in the TARDIS socks. This is by Bad Wolf Girl Studios, which is me. And this is on a non-sparkly base, and now it's covered in puppy fur, even though the puppy hasn't been here for 4 days. She went into heat, and so she can't be around the dogs at work, so she went to spend some time at the WCC headquarters in Boyd's, and I miss her dearly. I will not get her back for a month. Yeah, you can imagine how I handled that one. So this is my gorgeous Rose in the TARDIS colorway. It has pinks, reds, purples, teals, and blacks. This is all in one skein, and a bit shorter just because I was getting, I left these on the needles too long and I lost interest. So, yeah. Just a personal, I just had been looking at them too long, and that's the ADHD right there. Can't do it. So I've got to like muscle through socks or they don't reach their potential. But I really, really like this, and I'm going to use all of the scraps of my yarn in something else anyway, so I don't really mind that I have extra left over. Rounded toe, Fish Lips Kiss. This is a 2x2 rib, which actually turned into a 2x2x3x2x2 at the top because my numbers were off. And again, when they're mine, I don't care. So I just go with it. I'm like, whatever! Geronimo! Go right in. So, yep, these are my Rose in the TARDIS socks, and they are also done now. So, 2 FOs, super excited. These are going into my box of socks. These are pairs, I want to say 8 and 9. 8 and 9. I'm working on a lot of fatter yarn, so please don't think I'm absolutely amazeballs. I just work on fat yarn, and that's how I get them done so fast. So, moving on to whips. Last week in acquisitions, I had acquired some Trelawney, which is from Nomadic Yarns, on the Twisty Sport base. I love it. I also used some Knit Picks in the pumpkin, Knit Pick Stroll in the pumpkin colorway. So here are my socks for now. I love them. I had them matching up pretty well, and then one of the stripes did a jump, and so they're off by that much now. I don't know how that happens, but it does. So I just roll with it, because when they're on your feet, you're moving around. It's not that bad. Did the Fish Lips Kiss heel in the pumpkin colorway. yeah, so these are above the heel now. They are down to here. I will probably go as tall as I can, so I have the whole foot length to knit, which is actually the calf length, but that's how I measure it, so it'll go all the way down. And I really, really love these. I was debating a gray, brown, or orange heel, and Pat helped me pick the orange, and I think he did make a really good choice on this one. He actually vetoed Fred and George's colors. He didn't like them. He said the blue was wrong. And I was like, okay. And then I did it anyway. I love him, but sometimes we don't agree on color. I will take a bolder path than I think he would. So anyway, this is my Nomadic Yarns in the Trelawney. Ashley, hi Ashley, had actually commented on my color and my socks, and she said they were so nice, and I'm like, thank you, it's your yarn. So yeah, and I'm using just one of the Deathly Hallows pieces that I got from Marisha. Thank you, I love it. So yes, these are living in my Marauders map bag, which is by Lila Styles on Etsy, and I absolutely adore her bags and her bag making. I love it so much. My Lila Styles bag, and you can see you can fit lots of knitting in there. It was labeled as a makeup bag, but I was like, you mean yarn. And I also have my Snape pop guarding the bag. Yeah. Alright, so scooching that over. I'm trying to do this so fast because I don't want a huge podcast to edit. Next is my Akira shawl. I'm not sure how much I'm supposed to show you, so again, I'm just going to kind of give half of it. So this is the Pawpaw Blossom colorway, blending into Tuscan Spice, blending into Velvet Grapes from Hedgehog Fiber. No. From Malabrio. From Malabrio into Tuscan Spice into Pawpaw Blossom again. I'm back to this. And it actually, I like that it's so chunky and squishy again. On the edge, I have my donut from Christy, who is Sugar Tots on Etsy. And in the middle, I have my Hedwig Progress Keeper from Christy, who is Sugar Tots on Etsy. Oh, it's getting so blown up. Sorry. Boop. I love my Hedwig. I have one of my own golden snitches here. So I got from here to here in a week. So that's not bad. It's really only this much, but like that's not bad. And I have to do 13 rows. So 13 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 out of 13 rows, and then I just keep decreasing until this section is smaller, and I just keep going along like that. So I'm really, really, really excited for this. I mean, it's just stunning. It's gorgeous. I miss Patty. Miss Patty. Yep. Yeah, I'm having a blast with it. This is the Akira test knit from Tammy Gore. It's stunning and fabulous, and you're going to drool all over it when the pattern is released. So I still have a little bit of time to get this done. Personally, I think I rocked the color choices. These were supposed to be another shawl that just wasn't meant to be, but I love my color choices. And this is living in my Pearl and Plum Studios Allison bag. Ah, thanks, Vivian. I love it so much. I always lift it with the top up now because the shawl's big. And yeah, I've taken out Velvet Grapes and I'm just using the Pawpaw Blossom to the end because I've completely run out of my other color, and I meant to show you, and I swear I packed it. I bet it's in my Rose in the TARDIS bag. Yeah, bet it is. So yes, that goes in there, and I love it. And then last but not least is going to be a new cast on. This is in my Stitching Plaza bag that I have folded down to be a yarn bowl right now, because what I really wanted to see was the library, and that might give you a clue. This is my Silence in the Library colorway. This is brand new, so you will have never seen it. And the goal is going to be not getting blown out. So that's not too bad. All right, so it's cream and gold and brown mixed with smatterings of red, orange, purple for Donna, brown and blue for the doctor. Brown, blue, and blue for the doctor. Yeah. So it's a very speckled, soft speckled skein. Reminds me of Julie's stuff, just soft and sweet and nice, and that's just how I think of Julie. So yeah, this is my Silence in the Library colorway. I'll put up a picture of how it looked in skein form. So Silence in the Library is in the library, clearly. And so I've just tucked the bag to have all the books. This is the Hermione bag, actually, from Stitching Plaza, but I'm using it for multiple fandoms right now. Let me see if I can do this. All right, so this is my colorway, getting a little blown out. All right, and the pattern that I'm using is the ever popular Mercury socks. With the move coming, I've felt a little stressy, so there's the colorway. Browns, blues. I love how it's speckling, and it actually has this great like white, it's like cream in your coffee type of thing. And then it's a little lighter at one end that I'm finding. So on my next ones, I think I'm going to try to even that out just a little bit more. This one so far has ended up with heavier speckles. Learning experience. Next one, I'm on it. So the next one I'll have a little bit more speckles. So anyway, I made a little cup of tea Progress Keeper just because the color is like cream in your coffee type of color to me. Let's see if I can get this. And there is the Mercury socks. Sorry, it's not the best. I'm gonna try to get a good photo of it. Yeah, so this is 2 repeats. I think I'm doing the slip knit wrong. So I've looked it up, and I noticed that they slip them differently than I slip them, and I think I'm slipping them wrong. What you gonna do? So I've learned my lesson, and I will do better. So I'm gonna try one more repeat doing it the way I saw it and see if it makes a difference, because I feel like the one side is getting a bit jolted with the slip knit. I feel like it's not doing what it's supposed to. I mean, it is, but it isn't. I don't know. Something looks off about it, and I don't know if that's me or what. I didn't read the pattern very well the first time, and I just knit all the way across and then purled the last one. I was like, oh, that was every 5. Oops. Not ripping it back. No one is going to find that one row in all of this knitting. So I was unconcerned. And I have a little teacup Progress Keeper, as I said. So yeah, this is my, if I think about the lace, I'm not thinking about the stress that is coming. So yes, I actually really, really like how these are coming out so far. I'm having a great time with them. And I like the pattern. It intimidated me at first just because of all that lace, but I like the break that you get on the foot, and I will do it all the way around for the leg. I'll just see how long I can carry it up and see how long I can handle it. I think using my own yarn is interesting to me because it's something I've never seen. So I really like it, and I'm having a good time with it. So yeah, Mercury socks. and those are my big ones. The Trelawney was kind of a quick impromptu cast on. The Mercury socks were a new cast on. I did not work on my Moping at the Bronze, and then I finished the other 2 colorways that I showed you. So overall, not a bad week for the finishing bug. Yeah, so that's gonna go on the couch because that's just gonna sit with me, and then the shawl sits with me too because if it's out I can grab it quickly and just work on it. And yeah, so let me move on to Mr. Postman. And Mr. Postman this week brought me my swap box from Caitlin, who is Wool Jewel on YouTube, and she is such a sweetheart. Oh my gosh. So I'll save the best for last. It came with quite a bit of yarn. These are, so there's a mini, which is Superhero Sock Easter egg, which I love, and I'm putting this in my blanket because I want it to be like a single square. I want it as like a memory for Easter, so that will be my Easter square. I need to get out of Christmas first. I still have my Christmas row to finish. I've been quite terrible. And then this one is Dye for Yarn in the Army of the Dead colorway. How amazing is that? And that's actually a pretty good representation. It's like a mauve and gray. So pretty. This would make like, I think, a great shawl type of thing. Oh my gosh. super wash. And then Malbercy. I wonder if that's like a nylon or polymade. I never thought to look at it's in a different language. It's amazing. She's from Germany, so you know. Then okay, so this one I squealed, and Pat actually looked at me. So it's based off of this painting, which is a Hundertwasser, and I'm so excited because it's just amazing. It's Der Blue Monde. So it knits up into, for me, those socks. So it's based off of a piece of art. I can't even. It's amazing. It's so amazing. So I'm like, I squealed my little head off on that for one. And then this is also Superhero Sock, and this is wool and polymade, and the color is the Archer. Blues and purples. Got my number right there. Look at that. And this is by Geektastic Fibers, who is Amanda Quaid. Oh my gosh. Look at it. This is so, oh my god, it's so me. Just blues and purples. Like, it really truly is. I adore it. And it feels like such like a nice sturdy sock. Like, I would never have to worry about them. And I showed you that one and that one. Okay, so the last 2 bits I'm gonna share. This pretty much reduced me to tears. Like happy tears, but tears. Okay, this is Wool Jewel Everyday Sock, and the colorway is One Cup at a Time. She named it after things I say. Look at it. Oh, it's like so, it's actually quite warm in the cool tones. The cool tones are quite warm. And so I was thinking this would make a lovely pair of lace socks, like Mercury socks or any other kind of lace socks that I can find. Yeah. Oh my gosh. One of a kind. That's it. One of a kind. Yeah, 1 cup at a time. It's all mine, and forever it's all mine. Oh my gosh, I can't even. So then, this is also Wool Jewel, and this is a one of a kind, and it's Welcome to the Crazy, which is something I say in the beginning of every podcast, or almost every podcast. Once again, these make gorgeous patterned socks, and I think that's what I'm saving these 2 for, is like patterned socks to kind of make them special, because they're so special. They can't just be vanilla. Like, I need to look at this yarn, and I need to pay attention to this yarn, and I need to like see every minute of this yarn. Like, oh my gosh, I'm just like, Pat, And he's like, what? I'm like, so, oh my gosh, this week had so many tears. It was so bad. Oh, but oh my gosh, like how cute are they? I'm so thrilled. So yes, these were like, everything was amazing, but these were precious. These are precious. Oh, and she gave me Happy Hippo chocolates. They didn't last 3 days. They didn't last 3 days. I had like 2 a day and they were gone. They were amazing. They were the most, like German chocolate kicks our butt forever. Pretty much. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. And there were so many other goodies. Oh my gosh, everything. Like the teas and oh my gosh, like you can't even imagine. But it'll all kind of come around as I'm podcasting. And since I'm trying to keep it a little bit shorter this week, I'm going to just mildly reduce my squealing and bring it out like week to week to week, and just as I use things, keep showing them off. Also, Pat, the Hubs, stole one of the sugar sticks that you put in tea. He was like, ooh. I'm like, oh, all right, fine. You could have one. But I need the other 2 to show. And so the last bit is going to be acquisitions. And I was a naughty person and bought myself lots of beautiful yarn. So the first bit is from Scrumptious Pearl. And I've been kind of lusting after the colorways for a while, and then I finally kind of just gave in. I was like, screw it. I'm doing it. So I got 2 to start, and then she did an update with all of these Meet Me at the Hill colorways on Sunday, and we were driving T up to drop her off, and I half bought and half sad bought like 6 more skeins. Oh my god. I'm so bad. So, this is Scrumptious Pearl in the Come Sail Away, which I'm in love with, and I think this is going to be like my last day of school celebratory socks. So last month of school. So that'll be June socks. And then this is the Driftwood colorway. And this is the Stellina, because I couldn't resist. I had to have a little bit of Stellina. So this is merino nylon, but it also somehow has Stellina in it. So I don't know how they count the Stellina. But it's a lot of Stellina if they're not even making a percentage of it. It's very weird. Anyway, not what you came here for. This is going to be my October anniversary socks. So last year in Aruba, I made a pair of socks, which is the Peachy Keen colorway from Cozy Knitter. And this year it's going to be the Driftwood. This is year 1 anniversary socks. So I'm not sure if I want to start them on our anniversary or finish them by our anniversary and wear them. I think I'll wear them for the anniversary. So these might be like August. Doesn't Driftwood just look like last days on the beach? It's so beachy. It's so beachy. And since our honeymoon was a beach and everything, like I love the beach. These are gonna happen. As you can see, like my nails pretty much blend in. I redid them last week. It's mauve. Makes me think of Kristen. So these 2 came in and I drooled all over them. So bad. And then, of course that wasn't it. I was watching Gabby of One Spot of Corgis podcast, and she held up her Sorcerer's uniform socks, and I was like, pause. Pause. So I paused it, and I went over, and I bought it, and I came back, and I was like, okay, continue. So, look how gorgeous. Can you even? No, you can only odd. Oh, I love it. I love it. And I'm thinking heels, toes, and cuffs. Or maybe heels and cuffs. I'm thinking. Yeah. Because I tried to match the red, and the red didn't really go, and yeah, so I'm thinking gray, just like a muted gray. These little Elaines it's 100% Australian wool. And it's fantastic. basically use these as heels, toes, and cuffs for everything. I got like 30 of them in a pack for nothing, and it was insane. Insane amazing. Love it. So yes, that's the on the to-do list. Totally happening. Not sure how soon, but totally happening. Okay. And then I got a bag. I traded Ginny for a bag for my mom for Mother's Day. So I'm going kind of in the future here, but Georgianne made me a little bag, and I was just like, ah! And now it's like my in the library bag, which I love it. I love it so much. So of course it came with goodies, and everybody bags better than I do. So there's a pineapple lollipop. There's a Stitch counter, which, fun fact, I don't have. So I'm so excited. I think I'm gonna open this and use it for my Mercury socks so I can remember what row I'm on. A pina colada one, which I love, and I actually kind of want to save to go with my honeymoon socks here because that's like all I drank was pina coladas. Then chocolate mint tea, which is from Loma, California. Oh my gosh, look how cute this is. I think I'm gonna make a pot, like a small pot of this, and then my card, which is just mine. So all these adorable, wonderful, amazing goodies came in this adorable, wonderful, amazing bag, which I think I'm gonna start putting in I'm gonna put like a bunch of stuff like this in there, and then I'll just like carry it in my purse so that it's not in a bag, but it's in my purse bag, so I would have it. But look how cute it is. Love it. Oh, and I ordered from Nomadic Yarns, and I also got Dobby as a free elf. Yep, it was that hot pink just calling to me. Calling. I love it. So this is my Dobby socks. I almost cast them both on so that I would have had toes for both, like half the socks have toes for both, but instead I just focused on Trelawney, and that's how I got up to the heel. But now I think I'm gonna make these my moving socks. So Dobby as a free elf is going to be my new apartment cast on. And I'm gonna sit in my new loft, and I'm gonna cast on new socks. I don't know if there'll be a podcast next week because we have a layover of a week to get everything moved from one apartment to the other, and I think we're gonna get all the big stuff moved out over Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I do have until the next Saturday to get everything out, so I'm not sure I'm gonna podcast next Wednesday. I think what I'm gonna be focusing on is getting anything else that's still here upstairs, which shouldn't be much at that point. I have my parents here Thursday and Friday. I guess we're in Babel now. My parents are here Thursday and Friday, and I'm getting fuzzy. Let's get more light in here. My cousin Billy is coming over to help us on Saturday, and now it looks like it's going to rain. Alright, well, I'm gonna finish dyeing today. I've got about 9 skeins to do, and I think if I hurry, I can bang them out in the next 2 hours. So I've dyed up Mermish, that's what's outside right now, and Ginny, there's a skein of Ginny that has to get done today, so these two are mine. And then this one little announcement for Bad Wolf Girl Studios. Come back here. So this is Chess. This is Cheshire Cat. And Chess happens to be all my favorite colors of purple and gray and blue, and I just love how they all play together. So I was playing with a smattering type of technique, if you will, and this is a little more yellow because I can see the background go a little more yellow than it really is. So this is Cheshire Cat. I can't wait to knit it up. I almost knit it up last week, but I didn't. I stopped myself. So I've got some speckles. I've got some like softer areas. Smattering of pink, just because I like the way that comes out. So yeah, this is Cheshire Cat. Cheshire Cat is new, and I'm gonna knit this up so you'll see a sample soon. I'm going to list Silence in the Library and the Cheshire Cat if anyone is interested. I did get one comment, I think this morning, from my T-Knit Pearl follower, hi, who was like, oh my god, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm on the right track then if people are giving good reactions. So I'm gonna go put on some Moana and pop these uploading onto the computer, and it's going to be a mostly no frills podcast this week. I'm sorry. I don't have a ton of time, and I don't have Friday because we're moving. Normally I would edit Friday and upload, but I do not have that day off. I am going to be working all weekend moving this apartment. So, forgive the bare bones. I love you all. Just remember to take it one cup at a time, and remind me as well, because this weekend's going to be interesting. So yes, take it one cup at a time. I will see you in probably like a week and a half-ish. I might podcast or blog a little bit, but yes. So I'll see you. Happy crafting, happy knitting. Bye.